Hello guys, this is Khalifa again, and this video is a must watch about this 1957 Chevy truck. I am working on it's coming to end, and this truck has only belong to this truck is a truck body and a half rear chassis, and that's all is belong to this truck. It's been painted. I'm gonna have two videos because they won't fit in one video everything. Modification is almost everything. So let's go first video for the this front inside the engine. What has been done? Let me see, where is this? Right here. 1 second. Okay, so this is originally was a 6-cylinder engine. So this engine, what you see, is belong to 68 Camaro, and also that is the half chassis. It belong to 68 Camaro. You can see all it's been welded. So front all whole suspension 68 Camaro 350 V8, and then after that it's been welded and put this one, and then my customer asked me if I can install this all whole front new kit. You can see the power steering and the water pump and alternator, everything in a sequence in line. All the alternator was coming all the way up over here. So is the power steering. The pump was coming here. So we bought this kit from Summit Racing and put that one on. You can see how that is lined up, and put that serpentine belt 6 groove and 5 groove one for power steering and the main belt for alternator. And then customer want me to put the tubular arms on the suspension, which is going to drop 2-inch drop in the front suspension. So you can see also it's been bought it from Summit Racing, those tubular arm. So we put those one in, and everything is turning out is pretty good. It's got a 4-barrel Holy carburetor with the vacuum. And then customer got the paint on it, and after he got the paint, and then he want me to modify, if I can do the modification of the old brake system and the suspension in the back, take the leaf spring off and put a 4-link, which I advise him to. This is the best one. That's where we're gonna go in the back. I won't be able to put everything in one video, because it's everything inside the cab, everything has been changed. And I'm just gonna show you, this is the new booster master cylinder in the engine bay. The old one was under the cab or under the chassis, which is right here. Old booster, and then this is the vacuum container for the booster. And then everything is around sitting over here, the old one, so which I have to cut it out, bottom part, and then install this one. For this is for the, we have a front 2 disc. He want me to change over the drum to disc, and also install this system over here, not under the chassis. It's been installed. Let's go to the back. When you come to the back, and then you'll see these are the 4 links. For the suspension, we took it out, all whole leaves old spring, which is right over here. These are the old leaf spring. So that kit is been bought 4-link from switch suspension, but the kit is belong to POL, I believe. That's where it came from after I ordered through the switch suspension. When the kit is came, these bracket hole, either you can line up upper two or bottom two through the chassis. R4 does not line up. I don't know how they make this bracket, does not line up even hole whatever the size. So either you choose upper two or lower two. So I choose lower two. This way this bracket is come flush against the chassis, and then I see where the hole was coming, and then I mark it up and expand those holes toward the bottom or bottom side to bring this one here. So both sides is the same situation. The old leaf spring was over here, which is all those rivet. I use air tool, Ingersoll, bought from the Amazon, and which is if you have a powerful compressor, you can take it off both sides of spring bracket, everything in half an hour. That's what I did it. So once I got this hole and put this bracket over here, and then you want to put the link before you weld it. You just can't weld it. You have to make sure where this is gonna come, how far is gonna be from here to the tube bracket, and that's what I believe, if I remember, is 9.5 inch. So both sides is gotta be same, and then you gotta this center bolt to center, I believe is 20. Let me see if I can still remember, 20.5 inch or something. So center to center was I'm sorry, this is holding video one. So this is the upper one, will come somewhere 20 3/4 center to center bolt, that, and then lower one is come about 20 inch. You can see if you look it up there, lower one, and right there center, and then right there center 20. So these are the alignment. So when I put it on, then I had to put this bracket to line up this link. So just I got a couple of spark weld here, and then line up this bracket in the front. This is the important part. So you can't just weld it, because you want to make sure coil over new spring is gonna go through the hole. If a little bit is off, you won't be able to put this big bolt. So I, little spark over here, line up, make sure everything, whatever I use, white out, and put the measurement and put the level on the chassis is all straight. And then this is the subframe on the new one, the old one sitting also over there, right here. This is the old one, and when you got this new one, these are the hole also does not have good enough straight. So it took me a while to make this hole bigger, but it's gone through, and then everything you see here. So pulled that and 4-link install both sides, and it's very even. All those the same here, same length, and then you gotta. This is the very important one right here. Let me see. The bracket, I gotta swap my hand. So this is very important. This way you know your differential tube coming in the center. So bracket, the tube bracket to right here, where the tube is end, right there, bracket, right there, and then you see where is a 9.5 inch right there, right there. That's what that is. The bracket is going to be welded from the tube end to here, inner part, outer part of the bracket. So that is gotta be both sides 9.5 inch. And when it flush is come here, same thing. You gotta put the bolt and everything is line up, and then you have that is a really good weld all the way around both sides. And how much we can go inside, because you won't be able to go all the way in, but it's almost. So that got installed, and then cross member right here, which is goes to all the way to driver side, front to right rear, to right here, right here with my arm. That is goes. So that's to keep everything is straight. So that is got done. So after that, then I have to take this old drums out. These are the drum, and those are the old drum and brakes right there. So those are out. It means you have to drain the differential oil, take that is back, and pinion inside. There's a clip, C clip, I'm pretty sure you know. Take the clip off and then slide this after you take those drum and brake everything out. You slide that axle out, and then we order this one from I believe it's a POL also. I could have had it painted one on, but we will paint it. So we put this all hole 4 disc. So this bracket, you can see it goes all the way around for 3 bolt, which is the brake caliper bracket, and then one you just put it nut bolt and put 2 together. And once that was installed both sides, so we order parking brake cable, which also is work with this same piston. So this is the parking brake cable. Only the cable we got from here to come right over here where is the link is it. That's it. Because the old parking brake cable, I don't even have anything. I don't even know what it look like. So I'm making my own after I bought this one. Come through the chassis, lock it up here, come here, and then everything you see, these plates I made it both, put it on against the subframe one side to another, and then you see this is another part of the parking brake cable, like all those curves. Then it start from there is all is a BMW. So those cable belong to 04, 530 or 535 something. BMW complete cable. You can see those one. And then I also brought the tubing. I have to make a hole down there, if you will be able to see. But now those are in. But right there, wherever those goes, it goes in the cab. And then now I got that one, so it's a mean. Oh, how the heck I'm gonna make it work, a cable in the cab? So I have to use the BMW 5 series, actually BMW X5 console and the handbrake, and that's what everything. So this is that's all is gonna be today video for this suspension, 4-link suspension, and those 4 disc brake. We turn it, and then we put this all coil over spring. Only thing is that is this subframe does not have a hole in the center to the fuel line goes like old one, because the old one has a hollow all this. So this one is all solid, so I just had put a tubing protected, and is all good to fuel line. So everything is straightened up good, and then you have to just wait when I go inside. But inside is nothing besides the dash, and the meter is belong to the truck, and everything inside, all those seats and all those center console, so all those belong. And how did I put it? The shifter belong to 740, BMW console belong to X5. And how I did put a seat belt over the shoulder, you'll be surprised to see. So that's gonna be all for today, and then I will explain. That is the steering and the inside all, and then we go from there. So you can see everything is turned out, line up 100% straight both sides. And now we're gonna even put, after the video I'm making, so I can put the bed on it. After bed I won't be able to make it. So we're gonna be changing over these brake light, all whole. So everything is gonna be different. So just wait for the second video. I hope you like the video, and you can see it's a nice, it's a beautiful color. The customer has it, and then we'll go from there. Plenty of more to come for about this truck. Like, oh, wait a minute, this differential is not belong to this truck. This differential is belong to 65 Impala. So there you go. Only this part of the chassis and the cab is belong to 57. Front chassis belong to 68 Camaro. 68 engine belong to 350 68 Camaro, and rear end 65 Impala. So there you go. Like I say, it's almost nothing is belong to what the stuff is going on this truck. But you will love it when you will see inside. I'll surprise you. So that's all for today. Thank you. I hope you like this video. Bye.